Now let's shift to the boys. It's really, going to be a great 4x4. Upland already has 40 points. Central sitting at 33. They have a team in the 4x4. You can see them on your screen right now in lane 8 there with the red tops and the black shorts. That's the team that has got to finish in the top 2 if they're going to be state champions. Let's look at the rest of this field. It's coming up on your screen right now in lane 1. That's Dublin High School. They ran Alex Franco had a great anchor that got them into this final. That's the Dublin Gales in lane 1. In lane 2, a really distance runner heavy 4x4 from San Marcos High School. They're going to be running out of lane 2. Running out of lane 3, Monrovia. They ran 3:18 this year. They're sitting in lane 3. They've got a lot of fresh legs. Lane 4, one of the fastest times of the day, or of the night last night in qualifying. A lot of fresh legs for the Rockland High team. The Sac Joaquin section champs. They're going to be anchored by Nathan Kent. Right outside of them, of course, Long Beach Wilson. It's a 4x4. You got to have Long Beach Wilson. You can see them there in the all white. They feature Isaac Lewis. They've run 3:14:20 this year. That is the number 2 time in the state, and they're going to run there in lane 5. Relatively fresh crew. I know Isaac Lewis ran earlier. They had the 800 meter, a guy in the 800, and they also feature Nico Cochino, their miler. He anchored for them last night. In lane 6, Helix High School. Arden Parker has had a huge meet. He already broke the San Diego record in the 400, and now he is going to anchor for them. They ran 3:17 last night, and that got them into this final. That was a season best for Helix. In lane 7 is lane 6, actually. Yeah, we said that is Helix. Lane 7 is Cathedral. They are the state leaders. They're number 11 in the country. They ran 3:13:98. They ran a B squad for the most part last night. They got them into this final. Now they got a bunch of fresh legs, and they should be somebody that should contend for the state title. They're out in lane 7. In lane 8, the team we've been talking about all day long is Central of Fresno. They've got a shot, if they can finish in the top 2, to be state champs. They were the Central section champions. They actually have run 3:16 in this event. They were disqualified when they ran 3:16, so that time is not on the books. But we know they're capable of 3:16. The question is, can they do it with all the races that they've had in their legs over the last 2 days? And then finally on the outside in lane 9 is Edison High School out of the Sac Joaquin section. They were the runner-ups to Rockland in that section, but they've also run 3:17. So a lot of teams that have run right around 3:16, 3:17, with Cathedral, who's run 3:13, and Wilson, who's run 3:14.
If Central's going to win the team title, they are going to do it having overcome some adversity, whether that was Roderick Pleasant in the 1 and 2, or here, like you pointed out, they've got to go against teams that have fresher legs, that might have better seat times. They're doing it from out in lane 8. Is there a path there? There is, but they're going to have to overcome some very meaningful obstacles to do so.
Yeah, they're going to feature Cameron Tarver. He ran the 100 and the 200. He's going to run their leadoff leg. They're the 400 state champ Jeremiah Walker is going to anchor for them, but he also ran the 200. Again, a ton of races in the legs. Then they got Terrell Johnson running the 3rd leg, and Amari Conley, who are both fresh, kind of in the middle. So really, their key athletes are running 1 and 4. Their fresh legs are in the middle. We'll see if that's enough to keep them in it, and it'll be interesting. If 400-meter champ Jeremiah Walker gets the stick and they're anywhere around the top 3, can he bring them up into the top 2?
Yeah, exactly right. But as a reminder, again, going back to the team points, they've got to go 1 or 2 if they want the team title.
Right.
Performing well is not going to be enough for Central.
Upland just became huge fans of schools like Rockland and Cathedral.
Exactly.
They went and got Rockland t-shirts and Cathedral t-shirts and Wilson t-shirts, and they're going to be cheering those teams on. All right, we're off here in the final event on the track from the inside out. You got Dublin, San Marcos, Monrovia, Rockland, Wilson, Helix, Cathedral, Central, and Edison. You can see Central running really well already. Remember, that's Cameron Tarver, the great 100 and 200 meter runner. He's got them going. Long Beach Wilson looks good. They're starting off with Isaac Lewis. Isaac Lewis, the fine junior in the all white there for Wilson, running well. So it's Wilson, and Central is bringing it. They're doing all they can to get this thing going for the state title. how much is left in Tarver's legs there. And now Wilson's going to hand off. It looks like that is Leroy Crook for Wilson. So they were leading early in the girls 4x4. Now they're leading in the boys 4x4. And as they break, it looks like it's going to be possibly, who is that? That's a Cathedral there in with the 7. They're in second. This is Antonio Walton carrying for Cathedral. They've run 3:13. These athletes are fresh and they're starting to roll. Cathedral is still there in second, or in third. I'm sorry, Central is still there in third. That is Amari Connolly for Central.
Here comes Central.
Central starting to challenge Cathedral, but it's all Wilson. All right, we'll see if Elijah or Terrell Johnson of Central can get the stick to state champ. Can get the stick to the state champ, Jeremiah Walker, but he's got to hang in there. Look at Cathedral coming. This is a huge leg. Akini Onwaziri of Cathedral. He challenges Wilson's Marcel Francis Mitchell. We saw him in the 800. Francis Mitchell trying to hold on for Wilson. Cathedral, and the gap is growing. We're going to see if Jeremiah Walker, he's got to get them in the top 2. Third is not enough. They're sitting in third. It's Wilson and Cathedral. A huge gap back. Now, Conley has got to get this stick to Walker to give him a chance. All right, let's keep an eye on Walker. Walker has the stick. He's got a ways to go. Cathedral just moved to the lead. That is William Mullins of Cathedral. And the miler, Nico Colchico of Long Beach Wilson. He's the new school record holder for Long Beach Wilson in the mile. He broke Jesse Berrigan's longtime record. But here comes state champ Jeremiah Walker of Central. He's going to try to win his team a state title. If he can get by Wilson, he'll win him a title. Cathedral's going to win the 4x4. Who's going to win the team title? Long Beach Wilson, Jeremiah Walker. Jeremiah Walker has done it for Central. Central of Fresno are the team champions in an absolutely epic finish to the 2022 California State Championships. I have seen very few things like that in my life watching this meet. 3:14 for Walker. Walker runs a huge anchor leg and walks down Colchico of Wilson. And as devastating as that is for Wilson, it's triply devastating for Upland High School. They're going to lose by 1 point in the team standings, and they had a hurdler go down. That is just devastating, but you have got to give a ton of credit to Central High School. Jeremiah Walker, what a day.
That is absolute heroism from lane 8 with tired legs against some very good teams with fresher legs. The team from Central came in and they did what they needed to do, what the moment dictated that they needed to do. Very, very impressive.
I feel bad for Cathedral. They just ran 3:13. That's a top 10 time in the country. An absolutely amazing run for them.
And looks great doing it.
But look at what Central did.